Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. Today I will teach you chapter 2 of industrial design subject, which is identifying customer needs. The objective of this lecture is at the end of this chapter, students should be able to state the goals of identifying customer needs and also describe the step of identifying customer needs. In concept development process, identifying customer needs is the first step in product development process. The goals of identifying customer needs is to ensure that no critical customer needs is missed or forgotten, provide a fact base for justifying the product specification, develop a common understanding of customer needs among members of the development team, create an achievable record of the needs activity of the development process, ensure that the product is focused on customer needs, and the last one is identify latent or hidden needs as well as explicit needs. And then steps for identifying customer needs. Usually there are six general steps. The first one is gather raw data from customer. The second one is interpret the raw data in terms of customer needs. The third one is organize the needs into hierarchy if it is necessary to be used. The fourth step is establish the relative importance of the needs. And the last one is reflect on the result and process. The first step, gather raw data from the customer needs. Usually there are a few modes that you can do or to collect the data. The first one is by using interviews. The second one is focus group. And the third one is observing the product in use. Usually the most easiest way to gather the customer feedback is by using interviews. That means you have to interview your respondent in order to get the information that you want. And then, as a practical guideline of most product, conducting fewer than 10 interviews probably inadequate, and 50 interviews are probably too many. If a team wish to gather customer needs from multiple distinct of segments, then the team may need to conduct 10 or more interviews for each segment. And then when you do the interview session, gather the data, you have to record all the information. You can do it by either using audio recording, taking notes, video recording, and still photography. The second step is interpret raw data in terms of customer needs. The guideline for writing the needs statement is express the need in terms of what the product has to do, not in terms of how it might do it. Use positive, not negative phrasing. Express the need as an attribute of the product and avoid word must and should. For example, customer statement, why don't you put protective shield around the battery contacts? The wrong statement, the needs statement which is wrong is the screwdriver battery contacts are covered by a plastic sliding door. The correct one or the right one is the screwdriver battery is protected from the accidental shorting. The second example is avoid must and should. You have to make sure that you don't use must and should because it means it is compulsory to do usually. For example, I hate it when I don't know how much juice is left in the batteries of my cordless tools. The wrong statement is the screwdriver should provide an indication of energy level of the battery. The right need statement is the screwdriver provides an indication of the energy level of the battery. Next, the third step is organize the needs into hierarchy. The result of step 1 and step 2 should be a list of needs statement. It means that there are more than 10 needs statements that you have already listed down. From there, the goal of this step is to organize this need into hierarchical lists. The list is typically consists of a set of primary needs, which is general need. Each one of it will be further characterized by a set of secondary needs, which is more detailed. The procedure for organizing the needs into a hierarchical list is the first one, print or write each need statement on a separate card or self-stick note. Next, eliminate the redundant statements. The third one is group the cards according to the similarity of the needs that they express. The fourth one, for each group, choose a label. Next, consider creating super groups consisting of 2 to 5 subgroups or groups. The last one is review and edit the organized needs statements. The fourth step is establish the relative importance of the needs. In this step, the needs is identified in step 1 through step 3. There are two basic approaches to the task. The first one relying on the consequence of the team members based on their experience with customers. The second one is basing the importance assessment on further customer survey. And then the last one, or the fifth step, is reflect on the results and the process. The team, or in other case, it means CQI, continuous quality. The team must challenge its results to verify that they are consistent with the knowledge and intuition the team has developed through many hours of the interaction with customer. Okay, before I end my lecture, let us look back what that I've teach you for today's classes. If we look back at the objective of this lecture, the first one is to state the goals of identifying customer needs. Basically, what I've told you that there are 6 goals of identifying customer needs. And then the second objective of this lecture is describe the steps of identifying customer needs. And for identifying customer needs, there are 5 basic or general steps you have to follow. And I already explained to you the steps in detail one by one. That's all from me. Thank you very much.